Hira sat at her small wooden table, sewing clothes late into the night. Her hands ached, but the sound of the sewing machine was the only way she knew to keep food on the table. Bills were scattered across the room, each one a reminder of her financial struggles. Life as a single mother wasn't easy. Every day was a battle between survival and dreams. Her daughter often asked, "Mama, when will things get better?" Hira would smile faintly, hiding her own doubts, and reply, "Very soon, my love." Deep inside, she wondered if soon would ever come. Step 1. A change in mindset. One evening, after yet another day of endless sewing and little profit, Hira stumbled upon a podcast about financial discipline. The speaker's words hit her hard. Money will never grow in the hands of someone who doesn't respect it. That night, she made a decision. She would no longer treat her work as just survival. She would treat it as the beginning of a business. Step 2. Tracking every rupee. The next day, Hira started writing down every rupee she earned and spent. To her surprise, she found that while her earnings were small, a big portion slipped away on things she could control: snacks from the local store, extra fabrics she didn't use, and paying for transport instead of walking short distances. By cutting down on wasteful expenses and creating a strict budget, she freed up money she never realized she had. Step 3. Creating a savings habit. Hira decided that every time she completed an order, 15% of her earnings would go into a small envelope marked "Future." At first, the envelope barely filled. But over months, it grew into a symbol of hope. Eventually, she opened a small savings account to keep her money safe. It wasn't much, but it was the start of her emergency fund, the foundation of her financial future. Step 4. Expanding skills and income. Hira knew she couldn't rely on small tailoring jobs forever. So, she invested in learning. She used free online tutorials and affordable local workshops to sharpen her sewing and design skills. She started making not just simple clothes, but unique, stylish outfits. Slowly, her reputation grew. Neighbors began recommending her to friends, and orders increased. But she didn't stop there. With her daughter's help, she opened a social media page to showcase her designs. Within weeks, people began reaching out from beyond her neighborhood. Her side hustle was turning into something bigger. Step 5. Reinvesting wisely. Instead of spending her extra earnings, Hira reinvested them. She bought a better sewing machine, higher quality fabrics, and worked on building a brand. Her small savings also went into a secure investment plan, giving her steady returns. She understood now that wealth wasn't about how much you earned, but about how much you multiplied. Step 6. Launching the boutique. After 3 years of patience, sacrifice, and smart money habits, Hira finally took the leap. With her savings, small investments, and a microloan she confidently applied for, she opened her boutique, Hira's Fashion House. The day her shop's signboard lit up, she cried, not tears of sadness, but of victory. She had gone from struggling to pay bills to becoming the owner of her own business. The transformation. Hira's life transformed completely. Her once cluttered sewing corner became a thriving boutique filled with mannequins dressed in her unique designs. She employed 2 young women from her community, giving them opportunities just as she once wished someone would give her. Most importantly, her daughter no longer asked, "When will things get better?" Instead, she proudly told her friends, "My mom is a businesswoman." The lesson. Hira's story proves that financial success is built on 3 timeless principles. Respect money. Track every rupee and cut waste. Save with discipline. Even small amounts grow when consistent. Invest in yourself. Skills and knowledge create opportunities no one can take away. She didn't wait for luck or miracles. She created her own breakthrough through discipline and persistence. Hira's journey is a reminder that your current situation is never the end. With patience, strategy, and courage, you can stitch together not just clothes, but an entirely new life. And just like Hira, one day you'll look back at your struggles and realize they weren't setbacks, they were the threads that stitched your success story.